It is given that in case of superposition of waves at x is equal to 0, the first wave is represented as, or wave equation is given as, or its singular harmonic motion equation is given as a sine 1026 pi t, and second wave is represented as 2 sine 1014 pi t. So if you are writing the equation for its singular harmonic motion, that is, the general equation is a sine omega t, and the value of this omega can be written as nothing but 2 pi into n into t. So if you are comparing it with the first equation, which is given that y1 is equal to 4 sine 1026 pi t. So if you are comparing with the equation, which is a sine 2 pi n into t, we can find out what about the value of frequency over here. So 2n is, or 2n1, let's say n1 is frequency of first wave, is nothing but 1026. So we'll get the value of n1 is equal to 513. And the second wave, if you are writing it as, which is given that y2 is equal to nothing but 2 sine 1014 pi t. So we can write same as like in the previous case. If you're writing 2n1 is equal to 1014, so the value of n1 will be equal to 1014 by 2, which is equal to 507. So in the first question, our aim is to find out the frequency of resulting wave is. So we know that the frequency of resultant wave will be equal to n1 plus n2 divided by 2, so which is 513 plus 507 divided by 2, which is equal to 510. And in option B, our aim is to find out the amplitude of resulting wave varies at a frequency of. So amplitude of resultant wave is basically n1 minus n2 divided by 2, which is 513 minus 507 divided by 2, which is 6 divided by 2, or we can take it as it is 3. And the third option, it is given that the frequency of beat is. So we know that just beat's frequency is n1 minus n2, which is equal to nothing but 6. And D option, it is given that the ratio of maximum to minimum intensity is. We know that the ratio of I max to I minimum. So maximum intensity is basically root of I1 plus root of I2 the whole square, and minimum intensity is root of I1 minus root of I2 the whole square. So the amplitude of one wave is given as nothing but 4, another one is given as 2. And we know that intensity is basically directly proportional to square of amplitude. So this intensity of first, we can take it as it's like 16, and intensity of 2 is, we can say that it is like 4. So if you're taking root of I1, which we can take it as 4 plus 2 the whole square divided by 4 minus 2 the whole square. So we can write this is 6 square, that is 36, divided by 2 square, that is equal to 4. So they will be in the ratio 9:1. So we can say that according to the given options, all the options are correct. So the fourth one is correct.